What would you do if someone called the police on you for simply entering your own home? This is the shocking story of a man, his new house, and a neighbor who thought she knew better. It was a quiet afternoon when James, a hard-working black man, finally walked up the steps of the home he had dreamed of for years. After saving every paycheck, working overtime shifts, and sacrificing comforts, this house was more than just bricks and walls. It was his victory, his safe place. With a smile, he carried a box through the front yard. But from across the street, sharp eyes were watching. Her name was Karen, a woman convinced she knew everyone in the neighborhood. To her, James didn't fit. She frowned, her suspicion boiling into anger, and in minutes, she stormed across the street. "Excuse me, what are you doing here?" she demanded. James, calm and respectful, replied, "I'm moving into my home." But Karen shook her head fiercely. "This isn't your house. I know who lives here. You don't belong." Before James could explain further, she had her phone in her hand, yelling into it. "I'm calling 911 right now." Within moments, flashing red and blue lights lit up the block. Police cars stopped right in front of the driveway. Neighbors peeked through curtains, whispering, some curious, others ready to believe the worst. Officers stepped forward and surrounded James, their voices heavy with authority. "Sir, do you live here?" one asked sternly. James took a breath, steadying himself. He pulled out his keys, then his ID, then the official house documents he carried in his bag. "Yes, officer. This is my home. Everything matches. Check for yourself." The officer carefully inspected the papers. Karen yelled from the sidewalk, "He's lying! He broke in! Arrest him!" The crowd gasped. Tension froze the air. Finally, the officer turned toward Karen, his face stern. "Ma'am, everything checks out. He owns this house. He is the rightful owner." Karen's face drained of color as murmurs spread among the neighbors. But just when she thought her humiliation was complete, James unlocked the door, walked inside, and returned with one last paper in his hand, a welcome letter from the community association that had her own name at the bottom. The very woman accusing him had signed the neighborhood letter congratulating him on his purchase. Weeks earlier, the twist silenced everyone. Karen's voice broke. She had no words. James did not gloat, nor did he insult her. He simply said, "Maybe next time, you'll knock to say welcome instead of calling 911." With quiet dignity, he stepped inside his new home and shut the door. The street remained silent, and Karen was left facing her own shame. This story is more than just about a house. It's about dignity, respect, and the dangers of judging others by appearances. If you found this story powerful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.